can't get the music to stop, Camo.
I, well, the music did stop on my end.
It's not on my end. Well, I guess.
You're good. Hey, you're good. The music stopped. I can hear you just fine
Yeah.
now.
All right. Well, welcome in everyone to the. See, it's still going on my end. It's really messing with me. Let me just turn it all the way down, I guess. Uh, well, as you can already tell, we are a little discombobulated, to say the least, tonight. We have inclement weather, icy roads. It has prevented us from being together. I don't know about Buck. He's not
Yeah,
answering.
where's
He's
Buck at?
not. I don't know.
Lord.
Um, but anyway,
And you forgot to say welcome to
yeah, I'm telling you, it's just I'm
the
just
Tusketeers
see
Hogcast.
the music is still going on my end. Um, I don't know why.
Yeah, I can't
Have
hear it on my end.
have no idea why it is still
Maybe
going.
somebody can chime in and see if they can hear it on their
Uh,
on the other line.
yeah, and I don't even have us going on Facebook. So let me do that real quick. Uh, sorry guys, this is a we can edit this out. This is a I mean we're live right now on YouTube and Twitch, but we're not live on Facebook just yet. Give me just a second. Um,
I like the background though. You did good on the hat and the background though, bub.
you like the my flag?
Yeah, yeah,
I've had
yeah.
it
I
there
like it.
for
Looks
I've had
good.
it there for a while. It's just let's see here. All right, we should be live on Facebook here in just a second. Yeah, I've had this flag for a little bit. It's just I'm never here when we do.
Yeah, I think that's the 1964 hog right there. That's the hog we had when we won the football national championship, if I'm not mistaken.
I do like the retro,
Yeah, that's the
you know,
vintage hog, the
the
retro hog.
vintage. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And then you got the slobbering hog, which is of course is my favorite. But
yeah, yeah, for sure.
you were
Well,
kind of blurry at first before you started, Caleb, but you cleared up.
yeah, well, I mean, we're live streaming. It's on my internet. Uh, we don't, I have Starlink, so we'll see how it goes. The upload will be clear, crystal clear, because I've got the audio in here. Your audio's good, and I'm shooting it from my phone like we always do, so it should be fine. Um, so let's act like we're starting right now. Welcome in to the Tusketeer Hogcast. I am uh, I am your host, Bones. The music has finally stopped on my end. And we have Camo. Not sure if we're getting Buck. I have no idea. Would love to have Buck on, um, but we'll see here in just a minute if he
Yeah,
joins.
we'd
And
love
then
to have Buck on so he can say we're going to beat Auburn by like 30 points tonight.
I would love that. But I think I'm gonna go with. Let's just get to it. I think I'm gonna go with Auburn's gonna beat us by like 40. Because last time I did that was when we played Kentucky, and then we end up winning the game. So
Yeah, yeah. I think, with SEC, everybody's capable of beating anybody. It's just who plays well and who don't, who shoots the ball well, who defends, who rebounds, obviously makes their free throws. You miss 5, 6, 7, 8 more free throws than them. Sometimes you win or you lose by that amount.
yeah,
More times than not. So it's just trying to check all the boxes and make sure we're doing what we need to give us the best shot to win. And of course, everybody has a different opinion on how to get there, but I think this team, we really need to hang our hat on the defensive end. And because some nights we shoot the ball well, sometimes we don't. But uh, if you can always hang your hat on defense.
Yeah, for sure. We definitely got to keep it a low scoring game. I think to have a fighting chance, in my opinion. I mean, we're a 15.5 point underdog right now. That's over unders at 151.5. Um, I think I would probably, if I was a bet man, take us to cover and take the under.
Yep.
Um, I think we're like I said, I think we're just gonna have to play good, solid D. We're gonna have to knock our shots down. We're gonna have to play a complete game to have a chance tonight.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, this one
you
right
know,
here, you pull this one out. This pretty much this really opens some eyes, and you'd have to really jack up the rest of the 5 games to miss the tournament.
well, yeah, but last Saturday hurt us losing to A&M.
Hmm.
That's a game we should have won.
Yeah, and then
Um,
who beat A&M uh, Saturday
well, we
or not?
played A&M Saturday.
Not Saturday.
Uh,
No, who it was what Texas and Kentucky. Texas and Kentucky. It was 2 teams we had played before.
no, it was Mississippi
Uh,
State. Mississippi State beat A&M yesterday, 70-54.
okay, that's what I thought. So we hadn't played Mississippi State. They beat A&M, which doesn't look good on us. And then I think what Kentucky beat Texas on Saturday when we lost to A&M.
Let's see, Kentucky played Texas and lost to Texas 82-78.
The 2 teams we beat last week, uh, during our probably best week of the season,
Yeah,
they got to play each other, and of course Texas come out ahead. So
yeah.
I don't think that helps us or hurts us there, being 2 teams we beat. But
What
it's just
up, Dragon said, "What's up, jabronis?" That's old Drew. What up, Drag?
what up, Drew?
Little, we look a little different. The snow and ice has us cooped up. I'm at the house. Josh looks like he's in his truck.
Yeah, I'm in
I hope you're not driving around on them bald tires on this ice.
my. I got 4-wheel drive. No, I've
Yeah,
definitely been some tires.
yeah,
They ain't completely bald yet, but I'm
yeah,
definitely due.
for sure. But yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
the
like I
roadways
was
were pretty
saying,
clear
it's
today. Main
are they?
roadway.
I hadn't left the house. I
Well,
I
you
did
live
some
out in the boondocks where the fiddles play and the banjos, so I'm
yeah,
sure
that's
those
true.
back roads. I'm sure those back roads to get on the main roads are pretty bad, but the main roads look pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, Drag. Got a home office here for work, and yeah, I try to keep it somewhat clean. If I turn the camera around, it's not as clean as what you see, because my wife and I obviously share a home office here. So, but I've been working from home the last 2 days, and it's been absolutely hectic. So I'm surprised it is this situated. You can see a little bit of my displays. I got the '06 Yachty uh,
Bobby.
Wayno last out with the championship trophy wrap there. And then I've got a Ryan. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a Joe Torre and a Ryan Helsley bobblehead as well. I don't know if you can see him, but
No, you can only see the first 2.
yeah, but yeah.
No,
So yeah, we drop A&M 69-61, a game we should have won. That one hurt.
yeah,
We, I would say we started out sloppy. I mean,
yeah.
we missed some opportunities for sure. Um, Looking at the box score here, we shot 41% from the field, 33 from beyond the arc. 17 turnovers though. That right there.
Yeah, that's the number you circle.
God,
Yeah, that's the
17.
number you circle.
It's like we'd get. I just remember it felt like we got the ball. We would get the ball, and then we would lose it. I mean,
Well, Buzz
we
Williams is known for his teams being very, very tough, physical, defensive, teams. And I would venture to say that A&M is probably one of the most busiest handed, on defense, just scrappers that we've played this year. and
Yeah.
they wanted it worse than we did, and we made too many mistakes to overcome it. Shot the ball pretty well. The percentages wasn't too bad when you read those off, Caleb, but it still didn't get it done. And I think out of these next 5 games, I think the magic number is 18. We've got 15 wins. I think you have to win 3 of the next 5 somehow, some way. You're going to have to win three of these next 5 games, get to 18 wins. And I think an 18-win team being in the SEC this year's probably good enough to get you in the tournament. I think 17 is probably not enough. And obviously, if we won out past this game, would give us 19 wins. And I think that for sure, get you in the tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, potentially. I'm not 100% sold on it, but I hope you're right. I mean, I think, you know, looking a little bit past tonight, I hate to do that, but we've got Missouri next and then Texas both at home. Missouri on a Saturday, Texas on a Wednesday. Uh, Obviously already beat Texas at home. I think we handle business there. Missouri, that's a tricky one. Missouri's they're good. They're a pretty
Yeah.
good ball team. Um, and then you go on the road to South Carolina and Vandy, then bring it back home last game in March on the 8th and play Mississippi State.
I think those
So
these last 4 games, just really going to be our deciding factor on whether we get to the tournament or not. We need to make the SEC tournament, and then that'll give us a chance for a win or 2 or 3 to just give us a second chance on convincing these voters to get us into the tournament. But if we can't make the SEC tournament, then we're pretty much done for, obviously.
yeah, yeah. I flipped the screen over to the Facebook screen and I tagged Tyler asking him if he was going to join. He said something about work, but I think his message that he followed up with that, I think he was joking. I don't think he actually has to work.
Yeah, I don't think he's working
uh,
at 7 o'clock.
and no, and I also don't think he's doing what he said he was doing in that text that he
No,
followed
I don't.
up with
I'm
there.
gonna highly
Uh,
doubt that
I think
as
he's
well.
just being a sore loser. I think he's just being a little tit bag and not joining, you know, playing.
Yeah,
I think he's just in a little pity party right now.
well,
I don't know why.
he may have
I'm
had a
just kidding.
rough hump day.
I'm just kidding. Love you, Buck. Love you, Buck. Wish you were
Did you
here.
hear me?
You
I
could be
think he had
here.
a rough hump day.
Oh, a rough hump day. Yeah, that's sometimes it's hard to get over the hump. But
Sometimes those Wednesdays are, like, a second Monday.
yeah. Yeah, I think he's got his kids too. So he's probably at home with the kids. They've been out of school for the last 2 days. If they're like mine, everyone here's got cabin fever. They don't want to go outside. It's too cold.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, it, we've got to play a complete game um, to even have a chance. I kind of want to shift gears a little bit since we're, in my opinion, it's baseball season, right? I mean, Super
Hmm.
Bowl's over, all the football's over. We
Spring
got
spring training
spring
has
training
started up. We've got
started.
hog balls.
It,
The Diamond Hogs have
that's
played and doing well.
that's
So
right, that's right. And so, we're. I think the last report I saw, we were ranked fifth.
yeah, but we're second now.
Oh, really? Okay,
I,
I hadn't
I think
seen.
so.
Let me see. Let me see if anything is
Are we
coming out.
second now, or was that just in the SEC?
Well, I think it's SC. I saw the standings today. We're at 5. Yeah. So yeah, we're number 5. We play TCU Saturday in the college baseball series over there in Fort Worth or
I want to
Arlington,
go
I
to
guess it
Dallas.
is.
It's in Arlington at Globe Life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's at Globe Life. Playing TCU. They're ranked 22nd. Starts at 6.
Hmm.
So that's cool. But yeah,
That's a
I mean we're
familiar foe.
yeah,
That's a
yeah, it
familiar
is.
foe. We've played some TCU ball before. We know what they're all about. They've got good tradition, but they always hit the ball well. Of course, it always comes down to pitching, but I'm just curious how we're going to find our stride with our starters. I'm sure Dave, DVH, he's got a plan to get some guys, some some innings,
Yeah.
get some of our younger arms some innings early on in the year, get them ready for SEC play.
Yeah, yeah. I missed that was Saturday's game. So Friday we played Kansas State at 7. So we got a game before that TCU game. But I mean we play
What is it?
Washington. We start.
It's Kansas State, Michigan, TCU. Am I correct?
Yes, yep, that's right. In Arkansas, yep. That's
Yeah.
the 4 teams. So, but yeah, we start out hot. Going undefeated. We're 4-0 right now. First game we went to extras. I've watched it. So, Drag, is that on Flow Sports again? I don't know. I don't have Flow Sports, but I've been able to watch all the games on my ESPN Plus account. So
Yeah, that's how I've watched mine. But I know some will be on Flow when they're not on either SEC Network Plus or ESPN Plus. They'll
ESPN,
be
yeah.
on Flow Sports.
Yeah, so take the first game with Washington State, 32, run rule. The second game in 7, 14-2. Skip, I think we skipped Saturday and played Sunday, won 5-2, and then Monday 12-2 as well, in 7. So starting out good. I mean, pitching always, usually, maybe not always, but usually a very strong point for the Hogs. Gackle is
Someone threw a no, right?
lights out.
Didn't someone throw a no hitter?
Mm. No, they scored 2. We allowed 2 runs in all 4 games. They scored 2 in all 4 games. Yeah.
Maybe they were just
Um,
talking about one of the pitchers threw a no. Like while he was
yeah.
in he was pitching a no.
Yeah, Drag. It's the upcurrent. He said the upcoming tournament usually is on Flow Sports. He said it's pirate stream time. Yeah, I don't know how to do all that stuff. So, Drag, if you want to share how to do that, I'd love to be able to watch it. Because I don't know how to pirate stream as you call it. But but yeah. So I mean, I you know me, I'm the baseball guy, more of a baseball guy than anything. So I'm excited that we're in this time of the year.
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong, I love baseball, and of course I like college basketball. But man, to me, there's nothing better than baseball.
Well, baseball usually says the weather's fixing to get better.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah. That
that's a
that
good
just means
hey,
tornado season's around the corner.
yeah, that too. That too. We get some rain, but we also get some sunshine. You got to take the bad with the good.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
hell, next week's going to be in the high 60s, low 70s most of the week, and I think it turns kind of cold again on back cold again on Thursday, Thursday, Friday. But yeah, it's going to be 60s starting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's going to
a week
be
from today,
some nice
a
weather.
very good golf outing day. If it dries out in time and it's nicer weather, you might be able to get to swing the sticks a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'd love to. I hadn't got them out this year yet, so they're actually currently in Memphis right now with my work car. I left them in my Tesla when it got. I had to drop off my work car in Memphis last week. Had to get some stuff done to it at the Tesla dealership, and left my clubs in it. I realized that after I got back, but I was like, whatever.
Yeah, you hadn't had very many opportunities to use them this year, 2025.
No, no,
We did
we
have
had
a couple 70-degree days, or what, a week or so ago.
yeah, we had our windows up and air off and all that jazz. I mean, it's been pretty nice, or we have had some nice days, I'll say, yeah.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, looks like Buck's not going to be able to join. He hadn't responded to anything, and I can't text because I'm using my phone as my camera. So
Yeah, now it'll sign
um,
me off to text you. I was going to text you.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's like I said at the beginning, it's a little unique podcast tonight. Sitting at home or in the vehicle, just not in our normal studio. Didn't do a cast last week. Couldn't make things work with all of our work schedules. I felt like were it was hard to coordinate.
Mhm.
But hey, here we are, -1 tonight. It'd be fine. We'll be back next week. We'll be
Yeah,
back in
sure. We'll
studio next week.
finish out this basketball season strong. Hopefully, the team, uh, joins us in that, and give us some good cast coming up, and get ready for baseball season.
Yeah, yeah. I hope so. I'd like to see us. I'd like to
I
see us make the
like. I do
tournament.
want to
We
say
we
this. I do want to say this for all y'all Hog fans out there. Within the first 5 or 6 innings of the first game, I was on social media and I was listening to "We Can't Hit." Here we go again. We can't hit. We can't hit. Well, how many points have we scored since the first game? Like
I
30
don't. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
or
we
40?
14 one game, 5 one game, 3 one game, and I think 12 did.
I
So
don't think
yeah,
we have any
it's
problem hitting right now.
no. I think our bats are decent. I mean, I think we've got some ball players. With Aloy. His brother plays with us now. His brother hit a homer the other day too.
Yeah, but what my
Uh,
deal is we couldn't let the first game get done with without people,
oh, it's yeah,
you
it's
know.
they,
And I
I
love the
think
Hogs. Clearly, I love the Hogs. I'm you know that, brother. But
yeah.
these fans, man, what is it in the water? What are they smoking? It's just you get on these
Well, I
Razorback social media pages, and it makes you want to never sign into a social media account
yeah,
ever.
I I hear you. I think what happens is you obviously there's some trolls. I mean, you're gonna have that. There's social media trolls, but I think for the actual fans that have that sourpuss attitude is I think it stems from they're letting other sports affect other sports. It's kind of like if you lose a game or if you lose a sale, that saying is don't let this loss cost you two more or
Yeah,
however more, right? Don't
right.
let football, if you're putting all your eggs in football, don't let that sour attitude bleed into basketball. Let each sport set its own tone
Yeah.
and
Well, you
give it
got
more
to
than
have
one
amnesia.
game. Good
Yeah,
Lord.
you got to have amnesia as a player and as a program. You lose a game, you can't let it affect the next one, just like you said. But I think our us fans like need to have a little amnesia too.
Yeah.
It's been a rough year. Obviously, football didn't go like we wanted, but I mean, everybody that I've talked to and people we gave a chance to chime in on what the record would be, it was anywhere from like 3-8 to or 3-9, I should say, to 7-5. That was about most majority of the, and that we were right there. We finished 7-6, won our bowl game, but people still acted like the sky was falling. I'm like, this is exactly what we thought we had before the
Yeah.
season ever started, and they pretty much achieved right on par with what everybody said. So um, we wish it could be different. Right now, it's not. Football team's gonna make some changes. Basketball team, I would say half the fans were thinking we can win the national championship in basketball this year, but I
Yeah.
don't think we have very many fans like that left for the basketball team.
Yeah.
I think we're just
Yeah,
all hoping
it's
to make,
it's
make the tournament at this
it's
point.
yeah, we are, and it's tough. It's we all had high expectations coming in. We thought Cal was, the best thing that could have happened, with Muss leaving. Muss was a good coach, and he brought his energy that he brought, his players,
He
how he
brought
worked the
recruiting,
bench.
energy, and wins.
Yeah,
Recruiting
man, that
wins. That's what he brought. If I had to think of 3 words that describe Muss at Arkansas, is those 3 words.
Yeah, and yeah, I lived technically. I was alive when we won the '94 championship, but I don't remember it. Obviously, I was only one. But
You're,
Musk's time
youth
at
coach.
Arkansas, yeah, Musk's time at Arkansas basketball, that was the funnest, in my opinion. That's the funnest basketball I've seen Arkansas.
Oh yeah,
It, it just brought a lot of it brought us together. That's for sure. I mean,
Mike
we
Anderson
probably
had a
watched
couple.
more basketball games than anything altogether.
Yeah, Mike Anderson had a couple good years. We had Bobby Portis and Michael Qualls, and we had some good basketball years under him. Made the tournament a few times. Never really made a deep run, but yeah, must be somebody your age, 32, 33, younger. Uh, they're not going to remember any good of much in basketball, and
Yeah.
really in all really 2011, 2010, those 2 years was probably the best y'all have seen in football.
Yep.
Uh,
It is. Yeah.
Baseball's been pretty consistent. We made it to Omaha quite a few times in your lifetime. Now,
Yeah. Yeah. It is. And as far as a major sport, yeah, yeah, baseball is the
which is
most
probably
consistent.
why not only that because you love baseball, but just knowing that as a Hog fan, you kind of get behind the baseball team because you probably know subconsciously that they've got the best shot at a title every
Yeah.
year consistently.
Yeah, this time of year and this baseball season always, when it comes around, it always makes me wish I lived closer to Fayetteville instead of 3 hours away because man, I would be at most of the baseball series that or as many as I can, instead of one or two a
Yeah,
year. Um,
just
it's
get you
tough to get up.
just
Yeah, I
that
mean,
seat pass.
yeah, of course. I mean, I wish that for basketball. I wish I could get up there for more games altogether, football and basketball. But it really tugs at me whenever baseball season rolls around.
Yeah.
And I even think that about St. Louis. I
Well, it's
wish
funny
I
you
could
say that.
just go to the Cardinals game. Yeah,
It's
there you go.
funny you say that because this is probably be my next trip here in about a month or month and a half. Is go watch these
Yeah,
Redbirds in springtime at least once, and hopefully, if they make the playoffs and get closer to end of September, early October, maybe go see them in the playoffs.
yeah.
This, this try to make two
I
trips to St. Louis.
I don't have high expectations for the Cardinals this year, but maybe the players will prove me wrong. Um, Going to the chat here, yeah, Drag, you're right. Drag said we also let unrealistic media expectations for baseball and basketball get in our minds. Cal was a massive hire, and we will be fine, but it was an entirely new team. That's 100% accurate, and I think that's a lot of us lost that sight. Is he came in when Cal was hired? He came in to know guys because at the time Brazil hadn't made up his mind if he was staying or going.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean it's an
yeah,
entirely new team.
and
Yeah,
only
you got to
Cal.
think about that.
Maybe Tom Izzo, maybe Bill Self, maybe a handful of coaches in the country could have pulled that off, and Cal was one of them. And we have two McDonald All Americans coming next year, in
Yep.
Darius Acuff Jr. and Thomas. Can't think of his first name. I know last name Thomas. Uh, those guys were sensational. It's going to
Yeah.
be exciting to see them wear the Razorback next year.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And I think just like Dragon said, we're fine. We will be fine. Yeah. Let's give it another year, and let's finish this year out strong. Let's not write this year off just yet. But yeah, let's finish strong
Well,
and
I'll say
come
this:
come back
if
next year even
Calipari,
stronger.
yeah, if Calipari gets to the tournament this year, this may be one of the best coaching jobs he's ever done.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
I would agree. Yeah, yeah, I would agree for sure. Well, you starting your truck?
I didn't mean to. I was trying to move it to AC so my lights stay on, but I
Oh,
put on the brake accidentally.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just looking at the baseball schedule, they play 30 SEC games this year. Um, lot of 3 game series in there, obviously.
Hmm.
Um, I'd
What we
like to
have like
see.
50 something total? It's like 53, 54 games total. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, because I don't know how many non-conference games, but that sounds accurate. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna play a couple series. We got to play the Euler Trojans. We got to play the UCA Bears. You have some games like that. I don't know about if we play UAPB, but I know we play UCA, and I know we
Uh,
play the
we
Trojans. That's
we kind of rotate with these smaller Arkansas schools.
yeah,
I don't think we play
yeah,
you.
yeah. I mean, it's a deep league. Top the we're ranked fifth right now, and there's 3 other SEC teams ranked above us. They're
Yeah,
the 4 of the top 5 in baseball right now are SEC. So it's been the baseball SEC baseball is always, well, not always, but the last few years has been a
two
deep
decades.
league. Yeah, I mean it's been a very deep league. Um, just like basketball is a deep league, and then
I think what had the last
most of the football teams are
series
pretty deep.
15, the last 15 of the College World Series, 12 SEC teams
Have
have
been
won.
SEC, yeah,
It's something like that.
yeah, and
Uh,
it's time. It's DVH is it's due. He's past due.
yeah,
We
if
we
he
got
wins it, he joins my Razorback Mount Rushmore. Uh, I know
Yep,
we talked about that when we first started the cast of
yeah.
who our Razorback Mount Rushmore was. I think he probably I probably take John Daly down and move him up there with D Mac and Frank Broyles and Nolan Richardson.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. He would move up there too because he's 20. I think he's in his 24th, 25th year at Arkansas, and he's had a lot of great coaches under him. I mean, Vitello over at Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
There's all the Tennessee fans are saying he's a better coach, and uh, yeah, he's already won one. He's been there what 6 years, 7 years at Tennessee, and he's already won a natty. I'm no doubt about it. He's a great coach, but he is you know, he comes from the tentacle of DVH. So
Well, and I tell you, you know, he's kind of got a attitude about him that can be, ruffle some feathers. But what I will say is he said some things about DVH later on in the year last year when the College World Series playoffs were going on. I think maybe before it started, and then even after they won it, he gave a lot of credit to DVH on some things that
yeah,
a little bit of bad blood there still. And I know us Hog fans have said a lot about Vitello. He's not my favorite person either, but I did like that he gave DVH some props.
yeah. You remember? I think it was COVID year. They got
They got
into it.
a match.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're
They
in
got in.
they ended up winning that game.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like to see us win, obviously, the majority of the series. Not asking for sweeps. Well, obviously, would love it, but as long as we can win the majority of the series and win, north of 20 game of the conference games, you know,
Yeah.
it's almost, I almost don't want to host a regional and then go play somewhere else and win that regional and then come back and host a super regional. That seems to be like the best path to Omaha is don't host a regional, but go win the regional wherever it's at. Come back and host a super regional and then go to Omaha.
Well, I get your thinking behind that, but not me. I want to play a bomb. I
Ah,
want to play
it's
a bomb
man,
and
it's
hit bomb.
electrifying. It's an
Bomb.
electric stadium, that's for sure. It's an electric ballpark. Fans go crazy. Uh, Man, it is. It's one of the top, in my opinion, one of the, and obviously a little biased here, but It's one of the top ballparks in the college baseball
Oh
world
yeah,
out there. You know.
yeah, by far. I think it was ranked second in the SEC. Which, if it's second in the SEC, it's probably second in the country. You know.
Yeah. Talking about going back to Vitello, Dragon said that coach is a certified chode. Agreed. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of him, but
Yeah, yeah.
I'll give credit when credit's due. He's a good coach. Um, well, hey, I think dinner's ready for me. So,
Well,
what do you think
yeah,
about cutting her short tonight? It's
yeah.
like
We'll
I said,
cut her
it's a little
short.
bit.
Let's give our score of the game. I'm going to say. I hate to say this. I'd really love some magic to happen tonight, but I'm going to say 80, 69.
80
I want to say
69.
I'm going to, yeah, 80 to 69. And I think we cover the point spread. What would you say? We're 16-point underdogs,
15 and a half. Yeah.
15 and a half underdogs on the road. I say we cover the points, but we lose by 11.
I'm going to go that we cover, but I'm going to go 80. I think I wrote down, don't know where my notes are, but I think I wrote down 84 72. That seems like what I remember writing down.
So 12 point, 12
Yeah,
point. You got one.
12 points. But
Yeah.
either way, go Hogs. Appreciate
Yeah.
everyone
Go
out
off.
there hanging with us and watching, and we'll have it uploaded to all the platforms that we're on. That way, if we weren't able to join, you can always go back and listen.
Yes, sir. Woo pig. Let's go
Oh,
get a win at
all
Auburn.
right, whoop pig, let's go.
See you, bub.
We'll see you.